forget the word caucus. Just go out and vote, okay? The most important thing we can do is, I'm not going to use the word caucus. I'm going to use the word just vote, because people say, I don't want to give you an excuse. What the hell is caucus? Nobody even knows what it means.
So Donald Trump facing another big test tonight. Eric Trump, Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisition for the Trump Organization, also the son of Donald Trump and founder of the Eric Trump Foundation in Vegas. And Eric, good morning. Thanks for coming back here.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You've been on the ground there for a couple of days now. Give us a sense of where this campaign is. Are you in contact with supporters who will show up for you tonight?
Oh, it's unbelievable. I think our ground game is fantastic. We've been calling 30,000 people a day. I mean, literally, volunteers show up at our centers in the morning. I mean, it is the crowds and crowds of people who want to come out and support the campaign has been, tremendous. And we've been in Las Vegas for a very long time. In fact, I spent, 5 years with my father and with the family building, a big hotel that we have here. And so we know so many people in the state. And it's been an amazing place for us, and I think we're going to do really nicely tonight.
Eric,
I mean, listen.
Yeah, here's what I'm reading. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to drill down on this. Reports suggest that what we saw in Iowa is what's happening in Nevada, and that is people don't see the Trump ground game there. Is that true or not?
Well, listen, I don't think it's true at all. In fact, we had close to 15,000 people register as a Republican from Independent and Democrat just to vote for us. Last night, you go out to the rallies. I mean, we had 8,000 people in an amazing arena last night. I mean, they were going absolutely crazy. In fact, you were showing clips of it before. There is tremendous, tremendous support in this state. I mean, we're doing everything right. And listen, fingers crossed we're going to win it. This is a very kind of sentimental place for us because of what I said before and the money we've put into the state and the amount of time we've spent here. For me personally, it's almost a second home. I mean, I've spent so much time in the state, and I really think we're going to do great, Bill. I mean, I really think we're going to do great.
That rally you mentioned there, he also made a comment, I'd like to punch him in the face, talking about people getting carried out on a stretcher when they protest. Now, Chris Wallace was talking to your father on Sunday about whole acting presidential and when does that transition happen, and he suggested he could do it at any time. When is that time, Eric?
Well, listen, I think my father was having a lot of fun with the crowd. In fact, it was an amazing moment, and it certainly had me laughing. It's sad. It's sad that we have a society where you'll have 8,000 people in a room, as I mentioned before, and they're having a great time, and they're there for a serious reason, and they're there because they love somebody and they support him. And then you have one clown stand up, and they start making a ruckus, and they interfere at night for so many people. It's go do that somewhere else. And I'm glad to see my father, unlike so many of these other candidates, that have the microphone stolen away from them. I'm glad he has backbone. I'm glad he's willing to go out, and say that. I mean, we need people who are tough. I mean, it's really sad how much society has degraded that people think that that's an okay social norm to do. It's
and
not.
Your detractors would say, oh, that's cool, but just handle it in a different way. I've got 5 seconds here. You sound very confident. Are you going to win in Nevada tonight?
We're going to win tonight. I feel very, very good about tonight. I think we're going to win the state.
All right.
Absolutely.
From Las Vegas.
I'm very, very proud of him.
Thank you, Eric. Eric Trump there in Nevada today. We will see what happens. Thank you for your time. Martha.